What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, another vlog. Wow, I'm officially back home in San Francisco. It's been about a week. I was in New York from Thursday to Thursday. Guys, I literally had the best, it was the most insane week experience. I did 2 vlogs during my trip, so if you haven't seen those, go check it out. Today it's Friday. I keep having to remind myself that it's Friday, but I got back yesterday. Basically emptied out my luggages as soon as I got home. Started some loads of laundry, but today I've just been fully unpacking and putting stuff back where they're supposed to go. But yeah, it's crazy that the marathon is now past me, and I don't know, I'm like, blues are definitely hitting. You know, now that I'm on the other side of it, I'm just reflecting and super happy. Anywho, it's been basically a recovery week for me. I have not done a leisure run since the marathon, which I've been itching to do all week, but I felt like I needed to take the time off. I think over the weekend I will probably go back out there and go for a run. I feel like I just have a deepened love for running. I feel in all sorts of ways, okay? It's like 2 p.m. right now. It literally feels like 5 p.m. though. I did book myself a boot camp class at 4:30, so I'm gonna go to that. I think it's gonna be strength based. Heard from one of my friends who took the class earlier today that it's gonna be a cardio and core day, which I thought it was gonna be an upper body day. That's why I even signed up for it, but turns out when I looked at the calendar, it is indeed Friday and not Thursday. Cardio and core. I guess I might just be doing some running today. I am gonna do a Peloton class downstairs though, because I don't know, I'm just in the mood to listen to some music, have some fun on the bike.
Distance where 110 is almost impossible. Yes, you can. We have a 5-minute climb. It's going to tax your system and your mind. 1 to 3, go. You are now at a climb at a resistance.
That was a climb. That was a climb. All right, I just pulled up to O2 Body Fit. That's the boot camp that I go to. I have not driven my car in what feels like forever, and that was honestly so nice. I missed my car so much while I was in New York. The subway is, yes, very efficient, and they've got a good system going there, but it's just like constant stimulation. There were just so many times when I wanted to be in the driver's seat with my music and the heat going, or the air conditioning going, and just, you know, being in a relaxed state. Whereas when I'm on the subway, I'm just constantly on edge. Not on edge, but you just have to be aware of your surroundings and cautious. But yes, I made it, and I'm a little early actually, which is nice. I actually packed my LMNT because I'm gonna make an electrolyte water to sip on during the workout. Big shout out, by the way, to LMNT for partnering with me on this video. This was a very essential item for me in the last week or so. Especially with traveling, I feel like my hydration game is just never on point. I don't drink enough water throughout the day. If I'm in a new city, I'm out of the hotel and I'm just running around doing all the things, it's really hard for me to continuously drink water throughout the day. And so having LMNT just boosts my hydration. My go-to electrolyte drink mix. I had it days leading up to my marathon race day. I added it to my little waters and I drank those throughout my race. Truly think that those carried me through. I like to carry my own electrolytes because I have a favorite brand, and so you can get various electrolytes and water throughout the course. But yeah, I'm an LMNT girl, so I'm gonna stick with what I know. Each pack has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium, and no sugar. Flavors are just so freaking refreshing. I grabbed a grapefruit one for today. But yeah, you guys can shop LMNT using my link. Any drink mix order made through my link, you'll actually get a free sample pack. So that's going to come with 8 of those individual packets. drinklmnt.com/sanfrankrisco. That's DRINKLMNT.com/sanfrankrisco. I love having it either before, after, but during is just gives me the little oomph I need. A punch of flavor, the extra electrolytes, like it's just, yeah. Especially if I know I'm going to be doing some running. Yeah, this is gonna hit. Laps around the block. It'll add up to 1 mile. another 3-block run. I think it's like just under 1 mile for each round. I might just run a little extra so that I'm at 2 miles exactly.
The rides are great. We get the car that max PR. Good luck.
Oh my gosh. It's so cold. So cold. Good morning, all. Happy Saturday. So excited to make coffee in my new mug. Cheers. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a coffee at home all week. I've been paying upwards of $10 for cups of coffee out in New York. That's so bad. Okay, $10 is an exaggeration, but still. I'm used to not ever really buying coffee out because I always do it at home. But yes, good morning. I woke up really early. I think I'm still in New York time. I honestly love it. It's 7 right now, but I've already been up and I've been editing. I've got so many videos to work on and I'm so excited. I don't think I vlogged after my class, but the workout was really fun actually. I filmed the majority of it. So we basically started out the workout with, well, a warm up first, and then we went into a run, just under a mile. We came back and then we had this core circuit, and it was basically a challenge. Like, the goal was to complete everything that was written on the whiteboard. So I was like one of the first people out for the run and, you know, sort of maintain that speed, whatever. It was never verbalized that this was a competition, but you best believe it felt like one. Got back from the run, started all the core ab workouts. Honestly, I was struggling to keep count because it was just happening so fast and we were doing so many reps. Pretty sure I did all the reps, but I also used the people who were in the front as like a guide. So I was like a little bit behind them. They finished all their ab stuff first. They left for their second run and then I was behind them. But as soon as I was on my run, I was like, okay, all right, it's go time. I'm gonna catch up to them. They were probably like half a block away from me, or 1 block length distance at a certain point, and then I eventually closed the gap. Running laps around the block just reminded me of back in middle school when we would do that for PE. Like, we would time our miles by just running around one of the park blocks. Yeah, that was a really solid workout. I think it would be good if you had like minimal equipment and you just wanted one thing to follow. I think it took like just about 50 minutes to complete. So good if you're shorter on time. And then afterwards I somehow ended up at TJ Maxx. I don't know, did a little browsing, maybe a little shopping. I can show you some of the stuff I got later, but I'm gonna try and get this video done. Basically, I'm just gonna watch over it, make sure it's all good to go. Then I can export it, make the thumbnail, post it, and we'll be live. 2 hours later, made some breakfast. Long time no Kodiak cakes. I missed my protein waffles. My video exporting right now. Oh, not exporting, uploading to YouTube. Actually, I have to re-upload it because the first time I did it, I don't know, something about like the very first second of the video, the volume went from like really loud to really soft, or like really loud to normal. And that kind of bugged me. So I went back and tried to fix it. Hopefully that works. Those little things though, I'm sure maybe no one else would notice, but since I noticed it, I was like, that's gonna bother me if I ever decide to rewatch this video. Really simple snacks day. I've got chocolate chips in here though. We're back on the road. Oh man, I've been craving this. Being back in the park is making me emotional because like this was my route for so much of marathon training for New York, and I feel like it so well prepared me for the race, and I'm just so thankful and so grateful. Yeah, I'm just doing a nice chilled pace today, just listening to a podcast, cruising. About 4.5 miles in. I'm actually gonna take a gel. I'm doing a 10-mile run today. And the reason for that, I may just have to explain later, but it's also, again, very chilled pace. I've also been really curious about the Morton gels, which I did not get a chance to try before New York, so I didn't take them during my race, but I have a whole box of them. So this is the regular one, no caffeine. I'm kind of scared because I know that they don't really have a flavor. I'm all for the fruity flavors, the chocolate flavors. It's also very liquidy. Oh, wait, I kind of like that. It's actually not that liquidy. It almost feels like jelly. Wait. It's like just barely sweet, but ooh, oh my, these are good. Happy Sunday. I am sitting in a mess of a room. I'm actually like, I get embarrassed when my room is this messy and like it makes me not want to vlog, but I can't not vlog because, you know, I'm vlogging my week for y'all, and there's just like so much going on. Very overwhelmed, and I don't even know where to start at this point. It always just comes down to me needing to declutter, go through my closet, empty out my drawers, because I have a lot of clothes that need to be put away but just don't have a spot. I just finished all my laundry from my trip to New York, and that's all sitting on the couch outside. Eventually I'm gonna have to bring that in, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna slowly tackle that for the rest of the day. Having a bowl of oats, soy milk, scoop of peanut butter, 2 dates actually. I just chopped them up, threw them in there just for a little texture, a little sweetness. I've also been craving a proper gym session, so I want to do that by later today, but I feel like I really need to figure out my room. All right, I just pulled up to the gym. Actually, I'm like a couple blocks away from it, but the traffic downtown is so bad. I decided to drive out to a further gym location just because it's Sunday, so I can park on the street meter. Or like the meters are free on Sunday. It just has more space. Hopefully it's a little less crowded on a Sunday. Yeah, I cannot believe that it's literally only 12. It's 12, but it feels like 3 p.m. and it feels like my day is basically over, but it being only 12 is very relieving, because I would just that would make me sad and also a bit stressed, but we're good. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's up with this traffic. I got stuck behind this bus, and luckily there was a spot like right here, so I was like, I might as well just take it in case we're stuck here for another however long. A little walk never hurt anyone, especially coming back from New York. It's like I was so willing to walk everywhere. Granted, taking the subway and walking was literally the only way I could get around, but yeah, I need to instill more of that into myself when I'm in the city. I have my car, and SF has just I never have seen it as like a walkable city, but that's just for me growing up here and then eventually just becoming reliant on my car. Anywho, let's get a workout in. I actually wrote out something. I actually wrote out a workout, which I haven't done in a while. I literally typed it out on my phone. I used to do this all the time just so I have like a game plan when I go in, but I feel like I kind of like lost sight of that part of myself almost. When I have been going to the gym, it's been pretty simple, but I am gonna try a little something different today. I've been seeing a bit more Hyrox. The Hyrox world has always been a bit intriguing to me, and after my workout on Friday at boot camp, it's inspired me to do a little bit more of that in my own training. My mentality here, or I'd like to think, is that if I can run for almost 4 hours straight, surely I can run for shorter intervals and do various weights or other forms of cardio in between, you know? Which is basically what Hyrox is. But again, like I haven't been super consistent in the gym in the past like year or so, just with all the running that I've been doing. So I feel like my strength is a little lacking. But I think I can build it back up, and I want to, I really do. I'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna try to film it too. You guys will see. I just got in these new cross trainers, which I'm very excited about. They're from Rad One. Got some new socks on as well. I have the same shoes in white with a gum sole, and I love them. Specifically for the gym, cross training, I really like them. They actually sent me this colorway recently, and they have a new one coming out soon. I'll link all of that in case you're looking for a new trainer. They're really grippy. They've got a flat sole. I'm not sure how they'll feel running in them, but I guess I'll test them out and see. I wrote out my workout so that there's 1,000 meters in the beginning and then a 1,000-meter run at the end. see me? I'm sweating so much. Holy, okay, that took me like an hour, 17 minutes. I was switching up the angles and filming everything, but holy heckin', I'm dying. Oh my God, and my eyes are burning. Sweat's getting in my eye. Oh. This shirt is drenched, by the way. I was a little ambitious when I wrote this out, thinking I could do 5 sets of each little circuit. No, I think I did 4 in the first one, like 3.5 in the second one. That was like pure conditioning. Holy. Anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed that. There was actually a guy who came up to me and he was like, have you heard of Hyrox before? I was like, yeah, I've been looking into it recently. Just cause like I've literally been all over TikTok looking at it. It's just been piquing my interest lately, okay? And I was like, yeah, I heard of it. That's why I threw together this random workout. And he was like, you know, you look like you would be perfect for it. I was like, thank you. Except I don't really feel as strong as I would like to. Like, yes, my running is solid. Marathon running is pretty fresh. Like, we are in peak fitness for that. But if I did want to dabble into it one day, I have a lot of work to do. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I was looking at example workouts on the internet and just kind of put together my own. Yeah, I know it's something that I one day want to do. I think something that scares me, I will probably talk about this again on my channel, but that competition is like first, second, third place. Like, people are fighting for those spots. Whereas the marathon, I mean, yes, I'm fighting for a better time versus myself, but it's always against myself. I know for a fact I'm never winning the marathon, okay? We got the elite athletes for that, but if you're competing in Hyrox, it could be anyone's game, or at least that's how I see it. I don't know. Completing it, I knew I could do, but to complete it at a good enough time to beat everyone else, that kind of scares me. Anywho, I'm getting ahead of myself. I just did a test run workout for funsies. Good switch up. Definitely satisfied the craving that I had coming into the gym today. So, yay. Also, for a better look at the shoes, they were solid for this workout. Honestly, I felt fine running in these, even though they're pretty flat. I probably wouldn't do like longer distances in them, but for like shorter intervals, I guess,